Hi, so we're going to take the papers we made yesterday and today make them into a book. The first step that's optional is taking your paper and ironing it. Just putting a nice clean cloth in between and just flattening them. You could do 2 or 3 at a time and it just makes them look nicer and they're a lot easier to glue onto your book. First step. Second step. Get your inside pages and put them together. So you feel free to mix pages, mix sizes. You can put little sheets in there, big ones, decorative ones, plain ones, whatever you want. Fold your paper, then get cardboard that's the same size that fits nicely, that will work nicely as your cover. So you need 2 pieces of cardboard. Then I'm going to show you with this little mini piece because I've run out of cardboard. What you're going to do is take some duct tape or whatever tape you have in the house, put it down sticky side up, take your 2 pieces, put one side on, stick it that way, and then leave some space. Think about how thick your book is. The thicker it is, obviously, the more space. And then put the other side on, and then fold the edges down. Okay? And then just kind of set that aside. Also, with your pages, is you need a little spine. So it's just a thin piece of paper. Put right on the edge there. You need your string. I'm going to stick this little piece in there. And I like to start from the back. Go through. You're going to go through 3 places. The more pages, obviously, the harder it's going to go through. So a little bit down from the top. Hold it there. Put one in the center. Going out. One in the top. Then you're going to go back through your center hole. So you should have 2 giant stitches inside the book and 2 outside once we get to tying. Then just make a square knot. I like to do it where the string went into the book. It helps me keep it tighter. Leave a little edge and cut it. If you want to see the knot, you can do it on the inside. That would work fine too. Then you're going to take your pages and you're going to tape them inside your book. So I did one side already. So that little spine, you're going to take a piece of tape the length of the pages. Oops. And you're going to tape that little inside piece down. With real book binding, you'd use a special tape there. So it's taped in, and I did the other side, so do both sides there, and then your pages are in here. Next thing you want to do is your cover. So you need a piece of paper that is bigger than your book. And what you're going to do is just take some glue. It's nice to have a paintbrush for this step. I'm going to see, you should do the whole thing. I'm going to kind of cheat a little bit just to get this done to make the video shorter. Make sure you go all the way over the edges. So it's good to have a junk piece of paper underneath or something you can get glue all over underneath. Spread all your glue. And don't overdo it with the glue though either because it will rip the paper. Line it up over your tape on your edge. Flatten it, fold it over like wrapping a gift. So the inside corners you're going to push in. This paper's thin enough. You can just fold it. Here, this side. Push it in. Make sure you glue better than I did this one. So yours should stick better than this because I didn't take my time to do it. Okay, and then you're going to take a piece and put it inside so that stays down. Oops. Same thing, go all the way to the edge. So put this on something you can get glue on. I just made a mess. Trying to do this quickly. Put it on the edge and all over the paper. And then put it on the inside cover. And then you have a nice book here. When it dries, especially because the paper is so thin, maybe stand it up so that your pages don't stick to here if you've got some glue on it like I did. And then once it's all dry, you can put it down. You could put something heavy on it for the evening, like a nice big textbook or something, and that will keep it closed. Here are some ones that my kids made. So they just threw all these different pages inside, and hers doesn't close as well, but this was done by a 4-year-old. Still looks great. And this is another one we made. Oh, you can, if you don't have cardboard or you don't want a hardcover, you can just use whatever paper you have around. I would use a heavier paper though if you're not going to do a hardcover book. And you just leave the space, tape the 2 pieces together, and then tape the book in same way. And this one I used lined paper for. If you're going to use lined paper, because if you fold it in half like we did the printer paper, the lines are going to go the wrong way. So I just folded it at the red line and did my stitches there. And then my kids have a little writing journal. So you can make a ton of different books, different sizes. You could even, this is from the top of the box, so that's why it has this little funky shape. I didn't feel like changing it. So I just left it and it still works great. So hope you enjoy this. If you end up making something, I'd love to see pictures, and hope you're enjoying your time with your kids. Bye.